try to get their names right. Looks like we're about ready to get started here in Division 1 girls shot put. We'll be getting the day started with Nora O'Malley of Dover. Warm-ups are complete. I'm going to tell you straight up that the camera is a magnet for the officials. So there will probably be some times that the officials will be standing right in the way of what we're looking to show, but really no way around that. Athletes are getting final instructions from our official, Don Bogus. We had a great meet here earlier this morning with Mascoma Valley's Georgia Condi tossing the shot put 39 feet 11 and a half inches. We only have one athlete in this heat that's thrown that far, and that's Consuelo Barrico of Concord, who's thrown 39 feet 11 and 3/4 inches. So it'll be interesting to see how that interplay between what the two happen.
This is the last call to get your shot put certified. If you do not get it certified now, you will not be able to use it when the boys start. Again, last call for shot put certification is right now. The certification area is to the right of the shot put section. There's a table down here with several people with orange or yellow shirts on.
On the boys.
It's now 1:55 at 2 o'clock. The boys long jump and the girls shot put will start. Running backs will not start until 2:30.
On the boys' side, we had Brody Filto of Belmont tossed at 49 feet 7 3/4 inches, so that'll be the mark. Boys here were chasing as well. 39 11 and a half. Georgia Condi, Mascoma. Brady Filto 49 7 3/4 from this morning's meet. All right, looks like we're ready to go. So again, first up, it's going to be Nora O'Malley, Dover. so that one will count. We'll be able to see up on the board here in a minute what that throw means. It's a long view from over here. Sometimes it's hard to depict exactly what's going up on the board. Not really sure. It looks like it says 202, but I think that's not accurate. We're seeing 8.91. Up next, we got Callan Myers of Exeter. Gets in the ring and gets it out there right quick. .43 meters on that. So that's out there right at her PR. Next up should be Bella Hatcher of Alburn. And it is. Using the laser here as far as a measuring tool. More direct accuracy, and computer can translate right off the bat. That looks like we're looking at 7.68 meters. So underneath the 30-foot mark. Next up is Autumn Fabiano of Exeter. Left-hander. Tosses it out there near the 30-foot mark for sure. .13 meters, so that's over like a little over 33 and 3 inches or something like that. We've got Molly Wheel of Pinkerton. First attempt by Molly. Looks like we've got 8.65 meters. Next up is Carolyn Kemp of Bedford. She has a throw that's beyond the 10-meter mark, so we'll check that out here. Very active glide. Solid throw. You hear the crowd likes it. Looks like 9.92 meters, so right there at the 10-meter mark. Next up is Abby Craig of Portsmouth. Big, strong throw, stays in the circle. Looks like 9.64 meters. So that's just under 3110. Next up is Skylar Marza. That's how it should be. It is. There we go. That one's out there. I think we're still waiting to break the 10-meter mark. like 9.53. Next up is Lucille Beam of Exeter. Got somebody doing rotational shot. That one's out there pretty good. Like 9.95, second place right now. We've got Emmy Wentworth from Portsmouth. Slow rotational there. There we go, our first 10-meter plus throw. All right, we've got Wyndham's Bryn Johnson. It's a good throw, but she came out of the circle, so that one will not count. And here we final one of the rotation, Consuelo Barrico of Concord. She is your top qualifier here. And that is by far the biggest throw we've had yet today. We'll see what it is. We're out over the 11-meter mark. Looks like 11.2. So good start for Consuelo. Back to the beginning of the order, and at this point, we're going to be able to see what place people are in as they're in here. Nora O'Malley, again, from Dover. Currently sitting in 9th, it looks like. Right over the line there. Great if I knew what that line actually meant in distance. It's like 8.79 meters. All right, we've got Exeter's Myers. Got off a pretty good one there. I believe she was in 8th place. We'll see if this makes any changes to that. Read that. I think it's 8.39. All right. Here we go. Al Burns. Bella Hatcher. Currently sitting in 11th place. It's like 7.73, so that should advance them any. All right. their second attempt. One looked like it got a little behind her. We'll see.
I made them for the Super Bowl party.
When you mix that, it's an unbeatable combo.
It says 10.16 meters. Molly Wheel of Pinkerton for her second attempt. That one's out there. .47 meters. Looks like that jumped them up to 8, if I'm reading that correctly. All right, Carolyn Kemp of Bedford, second attempt. Stays in. Looks like 9.84 meters and jumps her into 5th place. Abby Craig of Portsmouth for her second attempt. Looks like she's sitting in 6th. Solid throw out there. That says 8.83 meters. Doesn't change anything. Here we've got Pinkerton Skylar Marzoff. Currently in 7th. Solid throw there. Clap from the crowd. Looks like 9.57 meters and hops them up one spot into 6th. All right, we've got Exeter's Lucy Beam. That one was out there. .53 and moves her into 2nd place. All right. Amy Wentworth of Portsmouth, second attempt. Safe throw. Not going to be a tremendous mark. I think they got off kilter for sure. Currently setting in 4th. They counted it as a fault. I think she knew it probably wasn't good and just walked out of the circle. All right. Bryn Johnson of Wyndham. It looks like she's going to be fair. Yep, they're measuring. That should be good. 10.27, so that pops her into 3rd. She didn't have a scoring mark after after the first round, so that's going to make her real happy. And we've got Consuelo back up for her second. This will be the finishing up the first round. She's ahead by a comfortable margin at this point. So now she can really start to turn it on. It's a high lob that's out there for sure. See if we can improve on our previous mark. Looks like 11-2-9, so right in where she was throwing before. We're about to head out onto the third round. It'll be 3 rounds, and then the top 8 from the first 3 rounds are in. Maura O'Malley back up for Dover. Looks like she's currently in 11th.
I'll let you have it. If you can do that, I'll let you have it. I'll let you win. Yeah, you can play that.
It's a good throw for her. It's like 9-10 and moves her up 1 spot. Right now, she's outside of making the finals. There's a fault there. Fell out of the circle. Alan Myers, probably. All right. Bella from Alvern with her third attempt. Looks like she's sitting in 12th, so she's got to push this out there if she's going to make it into the next round. Just based on what I've seen for throws, it's probably not going to bump her up a lot, if at all. And she needs to move up 4 spots in order to make it to the next round. That's probably the end of the day for Bella. All right. Fabiano of Exeter. Looks like she's sitting in 4. She got a little behind on that, but had plenty of pop, so that's good. Yeah, 10:44, so that moves her into 3rd. I would say it's fairly safe that she's on to the next round. Wheel. Sitting in 9th, so I think she knows she needs to pop a good one in order to make sure she makes it in the next round. Kind of came out a little low. Line drive. See if she had plenty of push on it. Just see if it does enough.
It is now 2:15.
Unfortunately, that won't be enough to make it into the next round.
At this time, I'd like all girls and boys in the 3,000 meter to check in at the clerking area. The clerking area today.
All right.
To the right.
Bedford's Kemp for her throw. Looks like she's in 6th.
People with yellow shirts on. That's
I'm sure she'd like to go a little further to ensure she's in the final.
Again, girls and boys in
Definitely put a little bit into that, kind of over-rotated. We'll see what it ends up with. Again, currently in 6th. Remains in 6th. I think that was 9.33 on the meters end of things. Portsmouth's Craig. Let's see what Mike Lyford has taught her about shot putting. That one's out there. Probably the reason she's sitting in 4th. said fourth, but it was actually eighth, and she'll stay there. So right now, she's in. I don't know if there's anybody left that's behind her. Skylar Marzoff is not. Sitting in seventh right now. So stands a good shot. She'll be in. There we go. 9.83. Still in seventh. All right, we've got Beam of Exeter. Nice rotational. That one's out there a ways. Currently in second. We'll see if she can stay there over the next couple of throws. That looks like 11.48. No, am I reading that right? I think it's 10.48. All right, we've got Emily Wentworth from Portsmouth. Currently sitting in fifth. Stays in. We'll be measuring this one. Can't read that. 8.70. The lighting in here is getting to the point where it's making a little fuzzy. Bryn Johnson of Wyndham, currently in fourth. Is our second seed coming in, so she's looking for a bigger throw for sure. There we go. That one's out there, but unfortunately so is she. So safely into the next round, but not improving on that. We've got Consuelo here. She's looking for the crowd to get into this. She wants to get out around 12 meters. She pops a pretty good one. They'll be counting that one. Looks like 10.8 meters on that. Stays in first. They're going to look to get their top 8 and we'll be in the finals. I think what we saw as far as the top 8 will remain the top 8. They just got to double check. And we'll be good to go. Craig with her first throw from the finals. She was in 8th. Currently stays in 8th. Next up will be Skylar Marzoff. See if she can improve on her 7th place. In the vector, she looked like she was super excited by that throw. Looks like 8.92. Not improving on her current placing at the moment. Here's Kemp of Bedford, sitting in 6th. I like that, very active. The Bedford camp seems to be happy with that. We'll see if it does anything. Looks like 9.43, remains in 6th place. Next up, we have Wentworth of Portsmouth. See if she can stay in the ring this time, because she had a pretty good throw last time, as far as I could tell. That one's in. I don't know if she threw it as a little bit of a safety. Currently in 5th. Can't say, but I don't think that's going to be enough to move her up. And she remains there. Looks like 9.31. All right. Wyndham. We've got Bryn Johnson sitting in 4th. 4th attempt. She was our number 2 seed coming in, so she's going to be looking for something big here. She stays in. Crowd seems happy with that one. And as they should be, she moves into 2nd place. Looks like it's 10.80 maybe, I don't know. Fabiano from Exeter, sitting in 4th. Very active through there. I like that. A little more punch would be good. Man, I wish I could read that. I think it's 10.45. Stays in 4. Lucille Beam of Exeter.
On the track,
3rd.
will be the first running event of the day, the girls 3,000. At this time, we'll need the track clear all around. This event is 15 laps. The girls 3,000.
All right, we got looks like 9.79. She sits firmly in 3rd. And our final one of this rotation is Consuelo Marico of Concord. She has a commanding lead in the competition. She's not letting up, though, that's for sure. That was a nice looking throw. 11.26 it looks like. Stays firmly in first place.
Girls are lining up for the 3,000.
Nobody else has hit the 11 mark yet.
Make sure we're clear all the way around. At this time, the boys long jump trials are finishing up. Girls shot put is finishing up.
All right, here we go. Sitting in 8th is Abby Craig of Portsmouth. Looking to move up on that. I like that throw. Don't know if it's enough. .34 it looks like. Stays in 8th. Marzoff for her 5th attempt, sitting in 7th. And they're pretty much all lead. 3,000 is on the track, and no surprise, we've got the Paterna sisters out to the lead right off of that. Tonight, 9.53, still in 7th place. All right. Next up, we've got Kemp of Bedford, sitting in 6th. 6th is scoring position. The strength of her throw. Looks like she needs to be a little bit more under that. Staying in 6th, looks like 9.83. Next up, from Portsmouth, we have Emmy Wentworth. Working on trying to make sure she can get her feet down. She is one of our taller athletes, and the ring gets a little bit smaller the taller you are. At this point, you can see Alexis and Bree Paterna way out in front. I would assume it's Lexi to the forefront. She is one of our premier distance runners in the state. Be happy with the mechanics on that one, but I don't think that throw moves her up any. 9.54. Wyndham's Johnson is getting ready to head into the ring. Currently sitting in 2nd after a big throw. There's a good one, but unfortunately she's on the toe board. All right, next up, Autumn Fabiano of Exeter, sitting in 4th right now. Kind of got a little out of sorts there. Sitting in 4th. Lucille Dean of Exeter. Oh, on the toe board. That one's not going to count, and that was out there pretty good. And we're back to Varico, who's our leader by quite a bit, by a whole meter anyways. one was out there. A lot of people are happy about that. Let's take a look. Let's see if that's our first 12-meter throw of the day. Nope. At 11.55, I think. 37 feet. All right. Final throws of the rotation. We've got Craig sitting in 8th from Portsmouth. Nice throw, but I think that's probably going to be where she finishes. In 8th and will remain in 8th. That throw is 9.11 meters. Looking to get the crowd into this. Looking to move up at least one spot and get in the scoring. Solid throw. I don't know that that's going to improve on her placing any. She'll stay in 7th. All right, we've got Kemp Bedford for her last attempt. Good throw. But I think the 6 rounds are starting to take their toll a little bit. Both the Turners in firm control of this race. All right. We've got Emmy Wentworth of Portsmouth. We're working on finding her footing here. There we go. That one's out there. Stays in 5th place. Bryn Johnson of Wyndham sitting in 2nd place. Looking to pop a good one here. Stays in, and that one's out there pretty good. I don't know that's going to advance. Well, not going to advance her any, as she would have to go beyond Consuelo. .25. With her final attempt. Kind of came off the fingers early. Sitting in 4th. I'm not sure that'll do what she wants, but we'll find out here. She's in 3rd. 10.54 it looks like. Not going Lucille Beam of Exeter getting ready to toss her last one. Stays in. She doesn't look extremely excited by that. Turn it in post mode now. Barico, final attempt. She puts it out there. See if that improves on that. But she will be your winner. Not sure what that says, but it's another Indian meter. She will take care.
All boys and girls in the hurdles. The check-in area is on the infield to the right of the shot put area. Again, all boys and girls in the hurdles, check in at this time, please.
So there it is. Consuelo Barico is your champion. Boys are coming to warm up, so I'm going to shut this down and we'll be back for the boys' shot put.
The boys 3,015 laps. I have the results of the girls 3,000. In 6th place from Winnicott, Parisi. In 5th place from Bishop Jordan, Mason. In 4th place from Bishop Jordan, Kohler. In 3rd place from Pinkerton, Bernard. In 2nd place from Exeter, Reed Paterna. And the winner with a time of 10:14.95, also from Exeter, Junior Lexi Paterna.
Next throw from North. That's a measurable one. Out over the 12 mark. Looks like it's 12.39. 41 feet or so. Next up should be Travis Dunbar of Concord.
All girls and boys in the 55-meter dash can check in at this time. Again, the check-in area is on the infield to the right of the shot put. On the infield to the right of the shot put is the
We're going to measure that one for Dunbar.
not the announcer.
It's like 11.18. Next up, we have Sawyer Penny, National South. He is our first person in the rotation that's thrown over 13.
Trial heats.
And that one's a good pop out there.
And then the 6 best times from either heat make the finals. So 8 athletes will be going to the finals.
We've got
Out of the results
12.16.
of the boys 3,000. In 6th place for Londonderry,
Next
Fitzgerald.
up, we've got Braden Conley of Big Ten.
Gomez. In 4th place from Harvard, Conley. In 3rd place from Pinkerton, Mayu. In 2nd place from Bishop Burton, Fisher. And the winner with a time of 8:34.55.
Looks like he lost the handle on that one a little bit.
Jason
We can see
Roby.
what it says is a mark. It's like 11 even on that. Puts him in 4. This would be Caden Doubleday of Nashua South. Stays in. We're going to mark that one. It got out there. Not sure it's 13 yet. We'll see.
Again, girls and boys in the 55. Please check in with the clerk again. Girls and boys in the 55.
And it is. First throw in the 13s. Now we've got Andrew Minicilio, Merrimack. Minicilio. Sorry for massacring that, but it's kind of what I do. Didn't quite get all of that, but it's got some pop in there, so we'll see. Looks like 12.67. I apologize for not being able to do that in feet, but I can't read the feet. I can read it in meters. This is Thomas Conley of Pinkerton. We got all of that and stays in, so it should be a good throw.
Honestly, I hope not. Everyone, yeah. You're gonna have to.
13.27, showing that he's in the 2nd place. This will be Charles Barrett of That one's out there. See what this one is. number, but it says it bumps him into first place, so he's going to be pleased with that. Next up, we got Dominic Coffey of Nashua North. Lofted that one good. Let's see what this measures out at. Oh, they got that down as a fault. So we have teammate Jose Marcano, who's our first thrower in this rotation that's thrown past 14. We'll see how this goes. That one's out there as well. Not sure we hit 14 yet, but we didn't, but there is your new leader. We've got Raymond Karuru of Nashua South up. Came out a little early, but we'll see what it marks out at. It's pretty far down. Oh, they were calling that a fault. So our last one in the rotation, Tom Blaska, is our only thrower that's over the 15-meter mark. There's almost a 5-foot advantage over the field. And that one's out there. I don't think it's anywhere near the 15.86 that he's thrown to be the top seed, but we'll see. Should put him into first. Oh, that says fourth. 13.62. Not the way I thought I saw that, but. All right, back into the beginning of the rotation. We've got Jerzak from North with their second attempt. Threw it off his back foot. Looks like he's staying seventh on that throw.
As the results of the girls' shot put, in 6th place, Kemp from Bedford. In 5th place, Wentworth from Portsmouth. In 4th place, Bean from Exeter. In 3rd place, Fabiano from Exeter. In 2nd place, Johnson from Wyndham. And the winner, 39 feet, 1/2 inch, from Concord, Junior Consuela Barocco.
So 12.77 on that. Penny from South, second attempt. Oh, that's going to be top of the bar. Yeah. Top of the toe box.
All girls and boys in the 1,000 should check in. All girls and boys in the 1,000.
Conley Pinkerton with a throw. Currently 10th. Looks like 11-8, stay in 10th. They have South for the second attempt. Currently sitting in third, it says. That one's out there. Right down the middle. Remains in third place. Deschilio, Merrimack second attempt. I think he realized the throw wasn't that good. No reason to try to save it. Conley and Pinkerton for his second attempt. Currently sitting in fifth. Keeps it in. That was a good heave. See if that advances him any. Moves him up to four. It's like 13.54. Barrett of Alvern sitting in second currently. Great first throw to put on the pressure. Another solid one, kind of come out a little early, but remains in second. It's like 13.46 there. Dominic for his second throw. He faulted on his first throw, so he currently is not ranked. That one's out there, and this one will get marked. Up for his second attempt. I did not see how that changed. The last row changed the standings, but it did. Cano's currently in first, and that looked good. Right out by the curve. .8.4. Marcano still in the lead currently. Raymond Carew from South. Again, didn't get a fair throw in the first go. This one looks fair. He doesn't look exactly excited by that. We'll see what happens, though. 13.24, looks like he's in seventh, so right now he's in
the winner of each heat makes the finals, plus the next 6 best times, whichever heat may come.
Laza, Pinkerton. In fifth. The only plus keen thrower. That's probably going to move him up from fifth, but it's not going to move him to first, I don't believe. And the board still says fifth. All right. Get to our third set here. We've got Zach with his third throw, getting the crowd pumped. Hopefully get him pumped. That was out there for him, I think. He's going to, he's sitting in 10th. Not sure that'll move him to 8th, though. Nope, he'll remain at 10th, and that will be the end of his day. Dunbar of Concord for his third throw. A pretty good one out there. He's currently sitting in that hot seat of 8th. And he'll remain in 8th with that throw. Sawyer Penny, currently in 11th, looking to move up. Nice delivery, but that's a fault. Be the end of the day for Sawyer. We've got Conley of Pinkerton. Currently in 12th, so he needs a good throw here. And while that was a good-looking throw, I don't think that's going to be enough to move him up into top 6. We'll wait to see what it says, because I seem to be reading these a little. I don't know what they have for a mark up there right now. There we go. Remains in 12th. The two little dots.
I have the findings for the girls' hurdles. When I call your name, you
Double day, currently sitting in 3rd. We're having a great day so far.
You don't have to go to the working yard.
You'll be on to the finals for sure.
Girls finalists in the hurdle.
That one's out there.
From Timberland. Wheelie from
I know that
Pinkerton.
that'll be an
Flynn
improvement.
from Portsmouth. McVicker from Exeter. Robinson from Pinkerton. Steinecker from Pinkerton. Metcalf from Portsmouth. And DeCaw from Exeter.
So he'll remain in 3rd place.
In the girls' hurdles.
We have Minishilo Merrimack for his 3rd attempt. And that one looked like it got away from him a little bit.
I thought we were getting that.
So that doesn't look like it's an improvement, so that will probably be the end of his day as well. Conley of Pinkerton now in 4th place. That's a pretty good one. Remains in fourth. He'll make it on to the finals. Got Barrett of Alvern, currently in second place. Didn't like the start of that, so reset. That one's out there. No, that's enough to move them up, but solidly in second as it is. Oh, it does move them up. Looking at 14.12, putting the pressure on. I like it. Dominic of North in six. That looked pretty good. I don't know if that'll move him up. Remains in six with that throw. And who was our leader right up until Barrett threw 2 throws ago? Jose. He unleashes a solid one. Kind of slipped on the delivery there. See what it says. .64 remains in second place. Ray Caruco sitting in seventh from South. He should be safe as far as making it into the finals. I'm sure he'd love to improve. That one's out there good. That should be better than seventh, I would think. And it is. That moves him into second place. Pretty sure he's going to be happy about that one. And I just saw him receive the shot, and he certainly looked that way.
I have the boys final.
There we go.
To the boys. Not the cooking area.
That one's up
These are the boys finals in the hurdles. Griffin from Noah. Jason from Winnebago.
I was waiting on that one. We're all waiting on that one. He was in six. And he moves into first with a 14.4 control.
Gold from Pinkerton. So
they're going to establish.
Finalists for the boys hurdles. You should be at the starting line at this time.
All right, going to establish top 8. We're going to rip the finals. There's a heck of a throw there on his last attempt. Move him into first. So we had the lead shift 4 times on that last round, making it exciting.
I have the finalists for the girls' dash. Terry from South, Borelli from Salem, Braille from Pinkerton, Ortiz Blanco from Salem, Sinesta from Central, Mills from Portsmouth, O'Keefe from Bedford, and Mills from Portsmouth. Those are the finalists for the girls' dash. Here are the finalists for the boys' dash. Roberts from Pinkerton, Perry from Noah, Jeanette
right, here we are back at it. We've got Dunbar at Concord. Currently in 8th place. It's going to be a fault as he slid out of the ring there. Out there. See what that does to the current rankings. Remains in 7th place. Connolly of Pinkerton up for his 4th throw. Looks like a good one. See if that can move him up from 6th. He'll stay in 6th with that. Doubleday South. 4th attempt here.
I have the results of the girls' hurdles. In 6th place from Portsmouth Metcalf. In 5th place from Pinkerton and Wheel. In 4th place also from Pinkerton and Robinson. In 3rd place from Portsmouth Flynn. In 2nd place from Exeter McVicker. And the winner with a time of 8.85 from Pinkerton, Junior Abigail Steindecker.
12.72 remain in 5th. Cano of North. Currently in 4th place. Got away from him. Looks like he may be out of the circle. They're not measuring that, so I would say that's what happened. Oh, actually they are measuring that. Interesting. Remains in 4th. Ruru. Currently in 3rd place. Had made it as high as 1st. That was right there.
I have the results of the boys' high hurdles. In 6th place from Winnicott, Jameson. In 5th place from South, Boys. In 4th place from Pinkerton, Gould. In 3rd place from Keene, Crowell. In 2nd place from Albert, Marcotte. And the winner of the boys' hurdles with a time of 7.65 from Pinkerton Academy, John Child.
So that was Barrett for the throw. He's in 2nd. I don't know that that'll change anything. Remains in 2nd. We're back to our leader. This is the last thrower of the 4th round.
With all girls and boys in the 600 check in at this time, ladies. The check-in area is on the infield to the right of the shot put area. Boys and girls 600.
measure that, but that's not better than his best. He'll remain in first. Start over, starting our 5th round. We've got Dunbar of Concord. That one's out there, but it's not going to improve him at this point. In 8th and remains in 8th. Dominic of North up. Again, solid throw. I don't know that's going to advance them any at this point. I'm going to mark that as a fault. Conley of Pinkerton. Into 5th. Doubleday now slid back to 6th, last scoring position. Sure, he's going to want to do something about that. And he may have. That one was pretty good. That was out there. Good enough to move up from 6th, however, so he'll remain in 6th now. Marcano of North up for his 5th attempt. He's currently in 4th. See if he can move up.
Again, all girls and boys in the 600 should have checked in by now.
That one's out there. He was pretty happy about that. Surprise out to an early lead. All right, we've got Barrett sitting in 2nd currently. throws out there, but again, I'm not sure that's going to move him up any. Peter Barry with a lead that's yawning at this point. Barrett remains in second. Last of this round, Thomas Blaska of Pinkerton, our leader. That came out early. I'm not sure that's going to measure up to what he would want. But it's out there, probably leading the field on that throw. Doesn't end up improving any and remains in 8th, where he'll finish for the day. Next up, Dominic of North looking for some noise. Got a hold of that one, but I'm not sure if that will move him up. Currently just outside of scoring. He does not look happy. And he will remain in 7th. All right, Tommy Conley sitting in 5th right now.
with a time of 2:54.95 from Bedford, senior Ataida Berry.
Keeps him in second place. It looks like he's pretty happy with it, so I'm guessing it's a PR. Alaska, our final thrower, currently in first place, so he knows he's got this wrapped up. I'm sure he wants to get past that 15-meter mark on his final go. And that's out there. That is out there. I believe that is the best throw of his day. And it is. We got 15.